sometimes it's hard staying out of the news. Hi everybody, it's Nikki here. 안녕하세요. 저는 Nikki입니다. Welcome back to another K-pop news flash. And this week has been happy news and sad news and just weird things happening. Yes, sometimes it is hard to staying out of the news. This is absolutely going to BTS because they've made the news without wanting to be in the news. And this is because a politician named Kim Jong Ro has kind of put them out there with his idea of the BTS Act, which would mean that any idol that has gained some kind of a big international recognition or has become very successful internationally would be exempt from going into the military. Which of course didn't sit very well with A, other fandoms, and B, people in general. Because there's other idols that are in the military right now that have been recognized internationally, such as members of Soju, Super Junior. And in my opinion, what would happen to them? What would happen to all of these idols that are recognized internationally? What would the criteria be of meaning international recognition? So that A, left a bad taste in my mouth, not because it was called the BTS Act, but just the whole idea in general. I think it wasn't quite as thought out as I would have liked it to be. But he also now apologized for putting BTS's name on this act, as he didn't mean to give him such bad publicity in a way. And they had no idea about it. So yes, please let me know in the comments down below what you think of an act like that would mean idols are exempt if they had international recognition. Please let the comments begin. Let this discussion go on, because yes, I think it would need to be very thought out and very clear what the ideas are behind it, or what kind of recognition does an idol have to be exempt from the military. Please let me know what you think of all this. Staying on the topic of BTS will be performing at America's Got Talent this Wednesday, September 12th. So if you're a fan of BTS, please go ahead, watch it. If you're a fan of America's Got Talent, just stay tuned on the TV because they will perform. Now talking about a more sad, yes, but sweet at the same time. Jonghyun's family, SHINee member, who passed away. His mom did something very amazing, or his family in general, and that is a foundation called the SHINee Foundation, SHINY Foundation, that is there to help the youth, such as teenagers or very, very young adults, children, on their way of becoming an idol or making it in the performing industry, especially those that do not have an agency to back them up. And I think it's absolutely sweet to have it in the name of SHINee, because he is the shining star that is still looking down at us and lighting our way. But I think it's so sweet of her to not only think about it as her son and what her son went through to become an idol, but be there and reach out that hand for the new generations of idols and actors and artists in general. Staying more on a solemn note is we're going to check out some MVs, and this MV is by Spectrum, and it is Dear My. Dear My is the last song that was recorded with Kim Dong Yoon. And as you can see, Spectrum has made it more into a tribute MV, which I absolutely adored. It took me a minute to get my composure back after watching it. And even now I still tear up talking about Jonghyun and Dong Yoon. But I think it was a really, really sweet idea of them to make that video into a tribute for him. Now checking out some more happy things, OGG debuted this week with Little Touch. As you can see, this MV is definitely more on the sexy side. I don't know if Korea is getting more relaxed when it comes to sexiness in videos. As we know, there's been plenty of videos before that could not be broadcasted, but Little Touch is definitely an amazing song. Now let's check out one of my favorite idols, Sunmi, with her new track, Siren. Siren is absolutely awesome. The song itself and the video, she knocked it out of the park again. It's a bop to me. And also I think you should go check out the Tipsy version of this because she's an amazing singer live. She doesn't need any autotune. I think it's just awesome. Pentagon has also been in the news for several reasons, good, bad, Edon issue. But this week they have donated 50 million Korean won, which would be around $45,500 US, to the Gangnam Severance Hospital Respiration Rehab Center. And the reason behind this is that Cube's president has a disease that involves the neuromuscular system. And they have donated all this money to patients to be able to have treatment for this disease. I think it's absolutely admirable that they are doing this out of their own money. But of course, people have had different thoughts about it and thought they're just doing that to get their name back in good standing, which of course I think is just crazy. Why can't you just applaud them or just say, good job, you're doing great, for donating such a chunk of money and doing something good instead of then again turning around and kind of stab them in the back. Can't you just be happy that you're doing something good? Do you have to always just pull out all the bad stuff out of the bag? I think it's great. Good job, Pentagon. 101 has announced that they are going to have one last comeback in November before the group disbands. Currently, they're still in talks of contract renewals or extensions, but the group will still be disbanding either December or January. Again, depending on what comes out of the contract talks. There's more comebacks coming up, and those you can find on my website. I will have more details on the BTS Act, on Pentagon's donations, on the Shiny Foundation, everything you can find on HallyuHeaven.com. And also don't forget to subscribe here. Click the little bell icon, but also my social media, Twitter, Instagram, and my website down below. I hope you guys have an awesome start into the new week. I love you guys so much. Sarangi. Bye-bye. Annyeong. One more K-pop news. Check out last week's K-pop news flash up top. Want reviews on the latest K-dramas and movies? Check out Dramarama below.